Half a day and good morning, Guam. I'm Rebecca Elmore with PNC, bringing you your morning news first. Thanks for joining us. Topping your news this morning, Senator Mary Torres has introduced a bill that would increase the term of senators from 2 years to 4 years, but it would also cap the number of consecutive terms a senator could serve to 3 terms. In a bipartisan move, Senator Mary Camacho Torres and Speaker B.J. Cruz introduced a bill that would change legislative terms from 2 years to 4 years. Senator Torres says it's difficult to get a lot done in 2 years, especially when at least 6 months out of the 2-year term is focused on campaigning for re-election. The measure would also place a cap on the number of consecutive terms that a senator can serve to 3 consecutive terms. The Organic Act requires an election for the legislature every 2 years, and Senator Torres says this is addressed in her bill by requiring a staggered election. Meanwhile, yet another lawsuit filed against the church, but this time the complaint details sexual abuse not by one, but by at least 2 other Boy Scout members during a camping trip at Ipoh Beach in the 1970s. The most recent case is now the 71st lawsuit to be filed against the Archdiocese of Agana for civil claims of sexual abuse. The lawsuit was filed by a 54-year-old man with the initials A.N.D., who is represented by attorney David Lujan. A.N.D. says he was just 11 years old at the time he was first raped, and it happened in 1974 during a camping trip at Ipoh Beach for a Boy Scout Jamboree session, in which each village's Boy Scout troop met at Ipoh Beach during the summer for 2 weeks. A.N.D. says in his lawsuit that despite quitting the Boy Scouts that year, he was invited to another Jamboree summer camp the following summer. He refused and reported the sexual abuse to an individual, but says that that individual laughed at him, called him a liar. Lastly, an online petition is circulating urging the governor, the speaker, public health director James Gillen, and Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr. to stand up the legal medical cannabis program on Guam. The petition, which was started by Grassroots Guam, a local advocacy group, was launched in an effort to hold GovGuam accountable for enacting the KC Conception Compassionate Use Act, which was passed overwhelmingly by the people of Guam. Grassroots Guam managing partner Andrea Pelicani states in part via a release, quote, "We can't seem to get everyone to sit at the same table and on the same page. Most of what we've heard is that people are busy or there are not enough resources," end quote. Pelicani also writes, quote, "Our government should never have forgotten that close to 20,000 people came out to vote for this and that the will of the people should be heard. We shouldn't have to keep begging for our public servants to comply with this mandate," end quote. Well, that's it for your morning report. For more on these stories, you can log on to our website at pacificnewscenter.com, and don't forget to check out our social media pages. That's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a wonderful morning, everyone. We'll see you tonight.